Yay! It's a Bubu gown style. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lomzy. I'm back again with another video, guys. Today's sewing tutorial is how to cut and sew Bubu gown style with scrub neckline. If that's the sewing tutorial you're looking for, then continue watching till the end to see how I made this Bubu scrub neckline. If this is your first time coming across my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Guys, let's go into today's video. To make this, you'll be needing African fabric or Adire fabric to make this. Any of them can go, but for today's tutorial, I'm using this Adire fabric and I actually love this fabric. To know the amount of fabric you need for this, you're going to times the length of your client times 2, whatever it gives you, that which is 2.5 inches. So let's say the length of your client is 60 inches. 60 times 2 would give you 120, and you add 2.5 inches for hemming allowance, which would be 122.5. So that would be the amount of fabric that you will be needing. For my client's length is 67. Guys, she's really tall too, and I'll be adding 2.5 inches hemming allowance to that. So that's what I have here. So for you to do that, for you to make this, the way you're going to fold this, I will show you with this paper before I go ahead and show you with the fabric I'm using. Now this is the fabric like this. This is the length of the client times 2. So how you're going to fold this material, you first of all fold it like this, and then you're going to fold it again like this. So by the time you're done folding it like this should be 62.5 by the time you're done folding it this way. So I'll go ahead and fold it on my fabric and show you how I folded mine, and we'll continue.
So many times that I miss you. I know how to call when I want to. Now you got way bigger issues.
So I'm sure you understood the way I folded this. Guys, can you see how long that material is? So we're not going to be using the material. I will just show you how I cut the bodies and we go back to the material. Now I have marked out this line. This is because we are making a scrub neckline. If you are not making a scrub neckline and it's the normal neckline, you don't need to cut this open. But because we're making a scrub neckline, that's why I came down like this, so that I will have sewing allowance that we are using. Now what we have here is the center front and the center back. So basically what you need here is just 2 things, guys. You won't believe this. All you need to do is from this place, you come down the width of the sleeve that you want to make. Let's say for mine I use 10 inches, so you come down here 10 inches. This is an Agbada dress, so this is the easiest dress I've ever made. Now at the hemline, you come in 6 inches at the hemline like this. For me, this is standard and this will size anybody. So you just go and connect this like this. As simple as ABC. We are done. You're just going to cut this out like this, and you are going to, notch this place so that you know where the sleeve is stopping, and that's it. So let me take you to the fabric so that I show you how I made the scrub neckline. To make the scrub neckline is actually very easy. It's just for you to pay attention to small calculation that we're going to be making here. Now I have this on fold. You can see this is the front and the back. The other side is the side that is not on fold. So on this side that is on fold, I'm going to get the neck width I'm getting is 3.5 inches. I'll mark that here. And the neck depth I'm using for the back is 1.25. I'll mark it here, and I'll connect this line to this line. And this is for the back neckline. So for the front neckline, I'm going to come down here. From here, I'm going to come down 10 inches. I really want it wide. That's why I made the neck width to be wide like that. So I come down here 10 inches. And from here, I'm going to go in 1.5. This is for the front. I'll go in 1.5 here. And from this place, I'm going to come out ½ inch. I'm going to come in ½ inch here. So from here to here is ½ inch. And now I'm going to connect these two lines like this. So it will be like that. I hope you can see. Yes, that's it. So first of all, I'm going to cut the neckline for the front, for the back. Next thing, I'm going to cut the neckline for the front. Make sure what you're cutting here is actually the ½ inch that you measured, and then you go out that way. Now I'm going to, remove this, and we will work on the front. So for us to determine the width of the scrub that we are going to, the placket we're using for the scrub is going to be dependent on the width of what we have cut. So remember, we cut ½ inch. By the time you open this up like this, it now becomes 1 inch. Now for this to be a scrub, it needs to scrub like this, as in it needs to cross this way. It needs to cross this way like this, right? So for us to do that, you have to determine from here to here is 1 inch. By the time you take ½ inch this way and ½ inch this way, this space will now become 2 inches. So for us to get the placket that will be here, it will be 2 inches. And on the placket, you will add, okay, for you to get the placket that needs to be here, from here to here, it has to be 2 inches, and you add ½ inch sewing allowance to that, that will be 2.5. So by that time, you now fold this into 2.5 folded into 2, which is 5. So this is 5 inches folded into 2. Also make sure you go ahead and interface it. I have already interfaced my own, as you can see. So I'll go to my machine now and join this to this place. Remember, I'm going to come down here ½ inch, and I'll do the same thing on the other side. Before you attach this, you make sure you interface this place so that it will hold the placket that you're bringing. And so you go to your machine and place this like so, sew it up to this place, and come in and pass by ½ inch. So you're going to turn it this way so that you'll be able to see what you're doing. You place it like this, come in ½ inch and come down to this place. So you come down that way. So let me do that and come back to you. So I have gone ahead and joined it, as you can see where it stopped. So I'm going to just notch this up to the extent where I sewed it. Make sure it's touching there, else you will have a dimple if you don't make it like that. You don't want dimples and wrinkles. Yeah, so the next thing is to bring this over. So you see, this one touches this place, and this one overlaps like this, making it the scrub neckline that we're talking about. So now that is like this, you go ahead and turn this over like this and sew on this place. As you can see, I've joined it. So I'll go ahead and snip off this one. So you make sure you overlock it round. Now I have gone ahead and made, can you guys see how neat this is? See how neat it is? Yeah, the scrub, you see how the scrub is neatly on each other. Gone ahead and added facing for the back. So now next thing I would do is to go to my machine and put this like this, turn it over, making sure all the sewing allowance go to the lining side. You're going to place it. So I'm done joining the neckline, as you can see, and I've also gone ahead and close hem the sleeve. So the next thing I would do is to go to my machine and put this together and sew the side seam. Now guys, with this we have come to the end of this video. I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.